Lord Krishna had described what is action, what is inaction, and what is forbidden action, karma, akarma, and vikarma. And he had described the symptoms of a person who is in true knowledge of action. So in this section, let us understand, Krishna describes various types of sacrifices. These are all different types of actions performed by human beings who are entangled in different types of conditioning. And to get out of this material conditioning, Vedic scriptures recommend different types of sacrifices. According to one's own conditioning, one has to perform these sacrifices to gradually elevate spiritually and become liberated. So let us understand all these details in this section. So Krishna says, Brahmarpanam Brahmahavir Brahmagno Brahmana Hutam Brahmaiva tena gantavyam Brahma karma samadhina. A person who is fully absorbed in Krishna consciousness is sure to attain the spiritual kingdom because of his full contribution to spiritual activities, in which the consummation is absolute and that which is offered is of the same spiritual nature. So in this material world, we are all conditioned in this material bodies, and in order to get out of this conditioning, one has to perform sacrifice. Sacrifice means activities that please the Supreme Lord Vishnu. Everything actually is coming from the Supreme Lord Vishnu or Krishna, and the Lord's bodily rays is called Brahma Jyoti, that is also spiritual, and everything is resting in that Brahma Jyoti. But when we forget our relationship with Krishna and we start performing activities which are meant only for our personal bodily sense gratification, then we become illusioned, we come under illusion and perform material activities. Activities which are not meant for pleasing the Supreme Lord are called material activities. And this is called diseased condition of the spirit soul. The spirit soul will not be happy by performing activities which are not meant for pleasing Krishna. Now, in order to get out of this conditioning and reconnect with the Supreme Lord, we have to perform activities which are meant to please Krishna, and they are all recommended in the Vedic scriptures. Just like a patient who has become diseased by eating some milk product, he can be cured by one more milk product which is called curds, and in that way he can become healthy again. So in the same way, material activities which are meant for sense gratification can be converted into activities meant for pleasing the Supreme Lord Krishna. So in that way, we don't have to stop any activity, we just have to convert, we just have to do those activities for pleasing the Supreme Lord. So in that way, what happens? The Supreme Lord is absolute, he is spiritual. The performer who is part of Krishna is also spiritual. Those material ingredients used in the sacrifice, they are also coming from Krishna, therefore that is also spiritual. And because the whole sacrifice is meant to please the Supreme Lord, the process of sacrifice also becomes spiritual. So in that way, everything becomes one with the Supreme Absolute. So that is the summary of this shloka, where Brahmarpanam Brahmahavir Brahmagno Brahmana Hitam Brahmaiva tena gantavyam Brahma karma samadhina. So a Krishna conscious person, a devotee of Krishna, he offers everything to Krishna, he offers himself to Krishna, and all his activities, his mind, his intelligence, everything he uses just for satisfaction of Krishna. So therefore, a Krishna conscious person, a devotee of Krishna, is a first class yogi, and he is the person who performs the topmost yajna.